Let's navigate over to our client tab by either using the tabs at the top of the page or using the hyperlink right in the main menu. I'm going to click Client and Household Tracking here, and it's going to take me to a main page of all of my clients. To create a new client or household, I simply click the input box here. The only required input in this section is the last name, but there are many benefits to adding as much information as possible. When a client converts over to the Reports and Executive Summaries section, the more richly input your data is, the better you can report your results. For this example, I'm going to add the last name of Pan and the first name of Peter. I'm then going to use the drop-down to select a birthday or simply input his birthday. For this example, I'll make it the 1st of January 1975. Then I'm able to add an address, a city, any zip code, and very importantly, an email, so I can reach and contact Peter for his future pickups. I can add a phone number that I have for him, a cell phone number, and since he became a client today, I'm going to scroll down to the end of this section and input today's date to add him as a client. When I'm finished, I simply click the Create Client box, and it sends me back to the home page after reviewing his information. In this case, we want to add a household member for Peter to accurately report his household. From the main page, I'm going to go over to his name and click Household Members. Here we see a little hover box that shows the total number of household members. And when I click Create New Household Members, I'm taken to a condensed input of a new client. For this option, I'm going to add his roommate and her birthday. I also have the option of adding any notes for this section. When we come back and save her as a client, we can come back and see that she is now a household member for Peter Pan. If Peter Pan had another member in the house, I simply repeat the same process for, say, for example, TikTok the crocodile. This is important for the next section. When I click the client household option and I see Peter come in for a pickup, I simply scroll over to his name and click the pickups icon next to his name. Here is where I'll create a new pickup. And when I do this hyperlink, I want to make sure that his pickup is HBNAP 3-bag compliant by clicking the check mark, and then I can create that pickup when I'm finished. Since we went through this process of logging the clients, the system now understands that Peter is picking up for his 2 household members and himself. If we navigate back to the client and household option, and we scroll down to the bottom of this section, I now have the option of sending an email to any of my clients directly to contact him. If I input the email that we have on file, I'm able to add a custom message and send that email out to my clients to make sure that his pickup was a success. I can also go back to my list and export any of my data here with different timeframes and specifications. For example, I can export this data with an array of options for different qualifiers like active member status, 180-day time frame, or import my existing spreadsheet as a CSV or comma separated file from Excel by clicking the import option and simply importing my data just like the prompt is listed in the prompt box. In our next video, we're going to talk about inventory tracking.